Now I'll show you the Atari Jaguar CD. The Atari Jaguar came out in 1993, but the Atari Jaguar CD came out in 1995 near the end of this system's life. It ultimately lost to systems like the PlayStation. This system also didn't have very many games. For the CD unit, there were only about 17 games. 4 of those games were aftermarket. So you're looking at only 13 games available for this system. And it's a system that was already on the way out the door. The games came with overlays just like the cartridge ones did. Some games came in these folder-like cases, while others came in jewel cases. But I think most games came in these big, long boxes. Check this one out. Now, Dragon's Lair was already on systems like Sega CD. Look at that, though. The jewel case is wedged in between 2 pieces of styrofoam that are very thick. Sure, it keeps it in place, but it's hard to get it out of there. You have to use both hands in order to actually possibly be able to get that out. Now, Myst, on the other hand, was packaged in a better way. See, it's one of these folder-like cases. No styrofoam. So I can actually pull the thing out easily. See? Now the graphics I'll show you later, but they're quite a bit better than the actual Jaguar by itself could do, but they're still no better than 3DO from what I've seen. Now I'll show you how this system works as a CD player. If your Jaguar CD works, the screen looks like this. Now, just like James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, I too had to buy 2 units that didn't work before I got this one that worked, and I was lucky. I'll show you some music by one of my friends, Ted Narcotic. Then you'll get to see the actual special effects. It's like a kaleidoscope. You can also adjust the volume on screen. You can turn it down with the control pad, up or down. And left and right control which track is playing. C stops it. A brings up the menu again. And the number key just changes track numbers. So there's no other special, variations of the background effects. At least not that I could see. Pause actually pauses it. So it looks pretty cool, but there's only one background that you can get. Now I'll show you what one of the games looks like. You want to be careful when opening this lid. See, it's pretty fragile. If that CD spinner stops working, you won't be able to play any games. My first unit, I couldn't even get it to work. It wasn't as dead as the Angry Video Game Nerds, though. It didn't have that red screen. It just wouldn't read the discs. The second one was a packaging problem. It fell out of the box because the box got torn, and there's no shipping insurance, so there's nothing I could do. Takes a while for the system to read the disc too. Here's Blue Lightning. It's a lot like Top Gun. Before you can start the game, you have to go through all these menus. Okay, so this looks a lot better than most normal Atari Jaguar games. But still, Air Combat on PlayStation would look a lot better than this.
You're going down. Help. You're going down. Help. No! They're going down.
So as I said, the graphics of the Jaguar CD aren't really that much better than the 3DO, so if you're just buying game systems because you're casually wanting to play some classics or unusual things, this is only worth your money if you're a real collector. But I'm a collector, so I like getting things like this. It's just interesting to do. Try out all kinds of different stuff. That's the Atari Jaguar CD.